Good evening and many thanks for joining us in this week's edition of Business News. My name is Edidiong, but a quick reminder that this broadcast is coming to you live on our Star Times platform, channels 103, and then of course on social media, Facebook and YouTube. Do well to connect with us on these platforms. We welcome your feedback. Now, tonight in Business News, we will be examining the proliferation of substandard products in the market, their effects on the health of Nigerians, and the measures being taken by relevant government agencies to curb the menace. We shall also bring you reports and reaction to the Akwa Ibom State government's 200 billion naira savings through fiscal reforms, as well as other business news reports. Business News will also highlight some major stories that made headlines during the week. Once again, my name is Edidiong, but this and more will form part of our Business News this week. Thank you once again for joining us.
Residents locked up businesses and other engagements to participate in keeping the environment clean, green, and safe for healthy living. From desilting of gutters for free flow of water to avert flooding, to cutting of grasses and general cleaning, people turned out in large numbers despite the full restriction of movement. Law enforcement agents and sanitation officers, led by the chairman of Akwa Ibom State Environmental Protection and Waste Management Agency, were on the street to monitor compliance.
And by the grace of God, at this level, we've had about 89% compliance in Akwa Ibom State today. That's why you see certain places deserted. You can see some people will do it desilting the drains, because the focus of this environmental sanitation is on desilting of drains. Let's join hands with governments. Own your environment, desilt your environment to ensure a free flow of rainwaters.
Some residents who loitered and traders who abandoned their ways took to their heels on sighting patrol teams. The chairman, House of Assembly Committee on Health, Moses Essien, and other stakeholders who were monitoring the exercise emphasized the benefits of maintaining a healthy environment.
If you don't keep your environment clean, you are inviting mosquitoes, you are inviting typhoid and so on. So keep your environment clean.
We also believe that the people of Akwa Ibom will imbibe the spirit of not dumping refuse on the drain.
We have been doing a lot awareness and advocacy in the House of Assembly about fighting against malaria pandemic in Akwa Ibom. One of the issues where you have the proliferation of this is because of the gutters.
Those arrested for flouting the movement restriction order were made to face the environmental sanitation courts. Officials say this is to serve as deterrent to others.
Have to realize is that people have this impression that they can defy governments, they can defy the rule of law. It might take quite many cycles of prosecution, many cycles of chasing these guys before it really sinks in. But we are determined to do that because we cannot continue the way we were before.
Meanwhile, the state government says it is taking proactive steps to ensure effective flood control, with huge investments committed to drainage construction and maintenance across the states. Residents are therefore urged to imbibe the culture of cleanliness and to keep drainages clear to avoid flooding. In Uyo,
The July environmental sanitation exercise in Akwa Ibom State witnessed strict enforcement of restrictions on human and vehicular movement, with several defaulters arrested as residents observed the exercise between 7 a.m. and 10 a.m. Etienne Oibanga has the reports.
As time ticks, the final phase of the continuous voter registration draws closer, and for residents of Akwa Ibom State, they find the consistent rainfall to get registered ahead of the 2027 general elections seems to be a done deal. Despite adopting the last-minute approach typical of many Nigerians, the people, however, comment the process, describing it as seamless.
Because of time frame, because of the kind of nature of job that I'm doing, so I was a little bit busy.
Because of my business, I'm a fashion designer. That's why I waited. I didn't expect it to be like this. It's so less busy. So I just did it in no time, like 15 minutes. I was done.
I do it on time. As I'm talking to you now, I want to go on time.
I did not know that they are doing voters card, so they just came and called us.
Resident Electoral Commissioner of INEC Akwa Ibom State, Professor Nugbum Onoha, is on ground to ensure that the exercise is hitch-free. He also reminds the political class that the ban on campaigns is yet to be lifted.
The thing is structured in a way that if you register twice, you will not get any card. So at the end of the day, the people will be informed on when to collect their card. It will not be long. Before October, they will get their cards. I use this opportunity to also tell them not to do any campaign.
The REC says the turnout has been impressive and assures Nigerians that come 2027, every vote will count.
I guarantee you that there will be no voters apathy in Akwa Ibom State under my watch. I also told them that their vote will reflect their wishes in Akwa Ibom State.
The 2-week extension of the final phase of the Continuous Voter Registration Exercise, CVR, is expected to end on Sunday, July 26. In Uyo, Umor Basedate, NTA News.
As the continuous voter registration exercise gradually comes to an end across the country, Nigerians are taking advantage of final moments to ensure they get registered ahead of the 2027 general elections. Umor Basedate, who visited some registration centers in Akwa Ibom State, reports that hundreds of persons of different ages are trooping in to register with a view to exercising their franchise. The report.
The National Population Commission says the introduction of the Electronic Civil Registration and Vital Statistics System marks a major step towards strengthening civil registration and improving the generation of reliable population data for national planning and development. Addressing journalists, the Honorable Federal Commissioner representing Akwa Ibom State in the National Population Commission, Benedict Ukpong, announced that the digital registration of births, deaths and other vital events became operational nationwide on the 1st of July 2026 across the 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory.
It is therefore my distinct honor and privilege on behalf of the National Population Commission in Akwa Ibom State.
As time ticks, the final phase of the continuous voter registration draws closer, and for residents of Akwa Ibom State, they find the consistent rainfall to get registered ahead of the 2027 general elections seems to be a done deal. Despite adopting the last-minute approach typical of many Nigerians, the people, however, comment the process, describing it as seamless.
Because of time frame, because of the kind of nature of job that I'm doing, so I was a little bit busy.
Because of my business, I'm a fashion designer. That's why I waited. I didn't expect it to be like this. It's so less busy. So I just did it in no time, like 15 minutes. I was done.
I do it on time. As I'm talking to you now, I want to go on time.
I did not know that they are doing voters card, so they just came and called us.
Resident Electoral Commissioner of INEC Akwa Ibom State, Professor Nugbum Onoha, is on ground to ensure that the exercise is hitch-free. He also reminds the political class that the ban on campaigns is yet to be lifted.
The thing is structured in a way that if you register twice, you will not get any card. So at the end of the day, the people will be informed on when to collect their card. It will not be long. Before October, they will get their cards. I use this opportunity to also tell them not to do any campaign.
The REC says the turnout has been impressive and assures Nigerians that come 2027, every vote will count.
I guarantee you that there will be no voters apathy in Akwa Ibom State under my watch. I also told them that their vote will reflect their wishes in Akwa Ibom State.
The 2-week extension of the final phase of the Continuous Voter Registration Exercise, CVR, is expected to end on Sunday, July 26. In Uyo.
We'll pause and take some messages. The news continues after. Stay with us.
Rose Bay Hotel. Come, feel the luxury of our contemporary hotel. We offer lodging and accommodation. Stay at our deluxe executive and luxury suite for your comfort. Experience extravagant dining and delicious meals by expert chef. Lounge at our exquisite VIP bar. Enjoy 24 hours power supply with free Wi-Fi services. Our security system is top-notch to ensure your safety. Ample parking space and laundry services available. The ambience is serene to make your stay memorable. We are located at number 1 Julius Badger Road off House of Assembly Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For reservations, call 070-650-41139. Roseville Hotel, hospitality at its best.
Clothes are beyond appearance, but more of impression. Don't just blend into the crowd. Wear your confidence out and loud in style. Discover elegance and comfort with unique clothes such as Ankara, laces, ceremonial wears, jeans, trousers and tops, UK tops and skirts, US tops and skirts, Turkey gowns, Chinese gowns, wrappers, Ghana Ankara, English wax, Hollandaise, shine with stones, high targets, medium and small, all at affordable prices at UD Living Place Boutique, 165 Akaitilen Road, close to Berwe Junction, Uyo. You have never had it so good in one place. Telephone 0802 357 2906 or 0806 541 5908. UD Living Place Boutique. Your appearance, your vibes.
Thank you for still staying tuned. The National Population Commission (NPC) has commenced the digital registration of births and other vital events on the Vital Registration Platform under the Electronic Civil Registration and Vital Statistics ECRVs system in Akwa Ibom State. Obiota Academy reports that the announcement was made at a press briefing at the National Population Commission Conference Room here in Uyo. His reports.
The National Population Commission says the introduction of the Electronic Civil Registration and Vital Statistics system marks a major step towards strengthening civil registration and improving the generation of reliable population data for national planning and development. Addressing journalists, the Honorable Federal Commissioner representing Akwa Ibom State in the National Population Commission, Benedict Ukpong, announced that the digital registration of births, deaths and other vital events became operational nationwide on the 1st of July 2026 across the 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory.
It is therefore my distinct honor and privilege on behalf of the National Population Commission in Akwa Ibom State to formally announce the full commencement of the digital registration of births, deaths, and other vital events on the Vital Reg platform under the Electronic Civil Registration and Vital Statistics system. This step is significant in our collective efforts to strengthen civil registration, enhance the generation of vital statistics, and ensure that every birth, death, and other vital events occurring in Nigeria is captured through a modern, efficient, and digitally enabled registration system.
He further explained that the initiative built on the launch of the Electronic Civil Registration and Vital Statistics system and the inauguration of the National Coordination Committee on CRVS by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in November 2023. He added that the Commission has reviewed the fees for selected administrative services to ensure the sustainability of the digital infrastructure.
The Vital Reg platform offers both assisted and self-service options. Under the assisted service model, applicants or informants may visit any National Population Commission registration center to complete the registration process. Alternatively, the self-service option is accessible through the Commission's official website.
The Commissioner calls on residents to ensure the prompt registration of births, deaths, and other vital events, noting that the success of the reform depends on public participation. He also appealed to the Akwa Ibom State government to support the full rollout of the electronic civil registration and vital statistics system across the state in Uyo. Obiota Ekanem, NTA News.
Sanitation Agency Akwa Ibom State Directorate has launched a sensitization campaign urging residents to take advantage of the electronic civil registration and vital statistics system introduced by the National Population Commission. Speaking during a sensitization campaign, the Director NOA Akwa Ibom State, Mr. Mkpoutum, emphasized the importance of registering all vital events, including births, deaths, and other occurrences to ensure accurate data for planning and development. The director called on community leaders, religious bodies, and local government authorities to support the campaign by encouraging their members to register all events with the NPC. He stressed that accurate data is critical for government planning, resource allocation, and the delivery of essential services such as healthcare, education, and infrastructure. Residents are advised to visit designated NPC centers or use the online platforms. The sensitization campaign is part of a broader national effort to improve civil registration and vital statistics in Nigeria, aligning with global best practices for data-driven governance. We'll pause again and take some messages. The news continues after. Stay with us.
Water is life. Aqua Cardinali Water provides the highest quality drinking water. Aqua Cardinali Water is owned by the Catholic Diocese of Uyo, produced and packaged by Cadisem Enterprises Nigeria. It is available in 19 liters dispenser jar, 60 cl sachet, 50 cl and 75 cl table water. Visit Aqua Cardinali Water at number 34 Dominic Utuk Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Drink Aqua Cardinali Water, certified by NAFDAC and Standard Organization of Nigeria. Call 0903-288-2958. Aqua Cardinali Water. Drink pure. Stay healthy.
Mind-blowing innovation in hospitality. Tastefully furnished rooms and apartments, cozy restaurant with local and continental dishes, exquisite bar, standard laundry and car wash, free Wi-Fi and 24-hour spa and water supply. Feel the superior quality of hospitality and luxury as you unwind and relish the comfort of life, all at the Silver Luxury Hotel, managed by Joy Hymns Limited, Itiam Utep Street, Plot 100 Units L, with Housing Estates, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For inquiries and reservations, please call 0806-840-1220 or 0701-661-7341. The Silver Luxury Hotel, oasis of comfort.
Thank you for still staying tuned. And the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly has passed a resolution calling on the state government to introduce incentives, grants, and other support schemes for farmers engaged in animal husbandry to increase production and availability of organic manure. This resolution followed a motion by member representing Ibom State constituency Moses Essien on the need to discourage the use of inorganic fertilizers by farmers.
Leading the debate and sponsor of the motion, Moses Essien says agriculture remains a key pillar of the Arise agenda of Governor Moino and livelihood of residents. Thereby, continued reliance on inorganic fertilizers poses significant long-term to soil health, the environment, and public health.
The Akwa Ibom State government should issue an official policy statement discouraging the excessive reliance on inorganic fertilizers in farming activities across the state. The government should provide incentives, including grants, and support schemes to farmers engaged in animal husbandry to boost expansion and availability of organic manure.
The House subsequently urged Ministry of Agriculture and other relevant agencies to embark on intensive sensitization and capacity building programs to educate farmers on the benefits and proper application of organic manure. The House also adopts the second motion by member representing Esianodum State constituency, Prince Ukbong Akpabio, seeking the preparation of a comprehensive 50-year development vision for Akwa Ibom State, covering the period of 2027 to 2077. Prince Akpabio in his motion observes that sustainable development required a long-term vision capable of transcending political administrations and ensuring continuity in governance.
Recommend that the development vision include measurable targets, implementation milestones, periodic review mechanism, and institutional safeguard to ensure continuity across successive administrations.
The Speaker, Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly, Udelmo Otong, urges the Clerk of the House, Nsika Abasi-Orok, to communicate the resolutions of the two motions to the Executive for necessary action. Nsika Okon, NTA News.
And the Akwa Ibom State citizens have commended Governor Moino for saving over 200 billion naira through fiscal reforms, a feat that has enabled the execution of major projects across the state without borrowing. Joy Ubani, who sampled the opinions of residents in Uyo, reports that many expressed confidence in the administration of Governor Moino and praised its prudent financial management.
Vet, and we look at all our bids and match it against our in-house estimates, and that in itself in the last 3 years has saved us over 200 billion naira.
Akwa Ibom residents have continued to commend Governor Umeino's fiscal reforms, following reports that the state government has saved over 200 billion naira through prudent financial management.
Someone that have an idea and know how to manage fund can only do that, because it takes the grace of God before someone can do a project without borrowing a dime from anybody. So for that, I told him thank you for saving our fund and also make it good use of our fund.
What we can say is thank you.
Some residents say the development demonstrates transparency, accountability, and a commitment to responsible governance.
Without borrowing, it means it's a welcome development, and it speaks good of Akwa Ibom State.
We have never had it so good, so I want to give it to His Excellency the Governor and continuing to encourage him that he should not look back. I know there are some critics who are still saying that the governor has not done anything, but for me, he has been able to make a mark. So thumbs up to His Excellency, and I want to wish him all the best.
Dr. Paul Arebiyi, an economist in the University of Uyo, says the achievements reflect sound fiscal discipline and prudent management of public funds, noting that reducing dependence on borrowing while sustaining capital projects is a positive step towards long-term economic growth and financial stability for the state.
The essence of governance actually is to make life better for the people. That's what governance should be. Those in government should, take it as a primary responsibility that under my watch, life should be better for the people I'm governing. And life will only be better if infrastructure are improved upon. Things that need to work better than basic thing. There should be a hospital, health facilities, road network, schools, all of those things should work. So if the governor of Akwa Ibom State has been able to achieve that, kudos to him. Kudos to him. Yeah, kudos to him. I think he deserves a pat on the back if he has been able to achieve that. And I think other governors should also borrow a bit and learn from how he was able to accomplish. Because again, when you talk about
residents also urge the state government to sustain the reforms and ensure that the savings continue to translate into visible projects and improved living standards across Akwa Ibom State. In Uyo, Joy Ubani, NTA News.
Substandard products are quietly flooding markets across Nigeria, and experts warn they are costing consumers more than just money, but also lives. In this special report, correspondent highlights the dangers of substandard products to human health.
Since the world economic recession, many countries of the world, Nigeria inclusive, have fashioned out many economic interventions to uplift the standard of living for their citizens. Yet, not much impact is felt in these regards, as investigation has revealed that some manufacturers have tactically devised means of surviving the situation by reducing standard and quantity of products. In some cases, most of the packaged food and drinks are filled with air, which is ripping off unsuspecting consumers who no longer get real value for their money.
It's not a good thing to change the final consumers. You know, it's something that is better if you want to have your production. If you are giving us 10 kg, let us have 10 kg, but give us the price.
There should be more of control of products so that to ascertain whether it's of quality, because it plays on the population's health.
Some consumers are calling for adequate sponsor of government agencies to enable them be alive to the responsibility of checking substandard goods and services in the interest of a healthy nation.
They need to put people with credibility, with capacity in those affairs of the agencies that are meant to checkmate the low standards of products.
Obioma Ukafo is the Director General, Imo State Consumer Protection Council.
We can take people that are shortchanging consumers to the highest level of the law court. But are you going to take people to the law court without evidences and proof? A consumer must come and make complaints, because it's those complaints that you will now take up, write to the company, to offending company, and tell them that a consumer came and complained that they bought your toothpaste and within 2-3 days it's empty. Then we will expect their feedback.
Imo CPC DG, however, discloses that her agency has office in the 27 local government areas of the state to enable consumers report cases of substandard, fake and expired goods. In Owerri, Beatrice Anyam, NTA News.
And that's business news this week. Thank you for being a part of it. Do join us again, same time, same station next week, God willing. From all of us, you do have a lovely, lovely weekend. Good night.